of the car! Get out of the car!
Mrs. Angelique Sanchez, and this is the moment everything escalated beyond her ability to manage. What follows is a true crime shaped by phone pings, locked doors, and a growing realization that this wasn't a misunderstanding. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, an Amber Alert was unexpectedly triggered, reporting that a 10-year-old boy had been taken away by his own mother without knowing the extent of his safety, immediately drawing attention throughout the area. Inside a New Mexico Human Services building, a staff member explains how Angelique was identified.
A person called from here saying that they recognized a child and the mother, and then recognized that the child was endangered. So if you could kind of like go back to like the beginning as to how like you knew the information, and then going into like when you called law enforcement.
Yeah, I guess the lobby people knew about it, right? And had, I guess the aunt was here on Friday wanting to post up flyers of the missing report from APD.
Oh, okay.
And unfortunately, we can't post those in our lobby. So the lobby soup was like, I'll take it and I'm gonna let all my lobby workers that see clients know name, you know, that way if anything. And she goes, I'm not too sure about all the information. She says, but I was told that if she showed up with the kid, we needed to call police. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, I can't call police just on anybody. I go, I need to know why. So I went to go ask another soup. And as I was asking another soup, another worker comes down the hall and she's like, hold on. She had the flyer.
Oh, okay.
And I had previously went out to the lobby to let the maintenance guys into our gate. And I saw him. He was standing right, like she was sitting down doing the interview like this, and he was standing right with her.
The
little boy.
The little boy.
Yeah,
okay.
it was just there, and they were, you know, talking, and even the gentleman she was in was there talking to her, and I noticed them and went out and did my business. But yeah, so I was like, okay, so I called and let them know. I'm like, we have the child here in our lobby.
Angelique Sanchez, 39, no longer has custody of her son, but is still allowed out-of-schedule visitation rights by his guardian. And from what detectives have gathered, she appears willing to cross any boundary to keep the boy with her. Officers detain another man connected to the situation.
Hands up! Hands up! Stay there! Stay there! Stay there! Stay there! Stay there! Hands up! Who's got? Stay there! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Stay there! Whose car is it? Stay there! Stay there! There's a kid. There's a kid. Okay. Hey, you're not under arrest. You're just being detained right now.
She's just giving me a ride.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Hey, you're just being detained. You're not going to jail, right?
She's just giving me a ride, bro.
You're not in trouble, okay? Just have a seat right here for me, okay? Have a seat. You want to sit right here? Come on, sit right here. Hey, like I said, you're not in trouble, okay? All right, have a seat.
She was just giving me a ride.
Have a seat, have a seat.
Right. Why am I in cuffs?
Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Do you see that? This is the moment, Angelique. I quietly stepped out of the social services building and quickly got into the driver's seat.
Ortega, she's taking off. She just ran my unit. There she goes. There's a kid, so don't pursue, Ortega. Don't pursue. Don't pursue. Sit.
Yes, sir.
Can you see if APD has their air support available? Cover. 692, my call is low. Test me that I'm behind with you. Hey, can you give a direction of travel 526?
Yeah, eastbound. She's probably gonna jump on to Manal. She went east from here. I got one in custody. All right, you're not in trouble. Any warrants or anything? You got warrants, probably gonna go to jail. But if not, you're not gonna go to jail.
Spin off. I don't know if it's around east or
You
west.
got any idea right here or no?
It's in there. It was just in the car.
You okay? You're not in
Can you
trouble?
just confirming the child's still in the car?
Yeah, one juvenile boy. He's in the back.
Give me a ride, sir.
No warrants. Anything on you coming?
Okay, therefore, you're gonna try to keep eyes, but no
No,
pursuit.
no, black. Nah, come over here. So the reason I'm making contact with you is because that child is reported as missing and endangered. Who's in the car? Yeah. You're not going to jail. You are being detained right now, okay? Sir, have a seat. Have a seat. You're not going to jail. Have a seat.
As Angelique and her son continued to leave the area, the officers urgently searched for any information that might help them bring the boy back safely. They repeatedly reassure him that he is not under arrest, only being detained while they sort out what's happening.
You're not under arrest. You're not under arrest. I've been telling you that since the first fucking second.
I just freaked out.
And I understand.
Yeah.
Have I disrespected you at any point?
Yes,
I don't give what you look like. So we're past that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what we're here for. I'm pretty sure you already know. We're not here for you. Care less about you. That's what I try to explain to you. No one cares about you. We're here for the kid and mom. Mom's got a warrant out for it. Mom, they want mom. They don't even know who you are. I never knew you were. And have I told you that since day one? You're not under arrest?
Yes, sir.
Okay, where is mom staying?
She's like super freaking out.
Okay, she's all cracked out.
No, she's just like freaking out. I like.
She knows she's got warrants.
Yeah, so she's like freaking out. I asked her if she asked me if I wanted to go to the police officer with her. I told her yeah, and we rode around. She like stays in the South Valley, but she's not staying where.
She usually stays.
Yeah, she didn't even stop. Like she pulled up, asked some lady for her mail, and then they said she didn't get no mail, and she kept rolling.
Where does she
and like,
stay?
And I met her over here on 4th and Montano.
Do you know where she stays off 2nd and Montano, 4th and Montano area?
No, but I know like where the warehouse is that on in the South Valley.
The warehouse where she stays at,
the
or
railroad warehouse. You know what I mean?
The rail yards or whatever.
Yeah, that's where we pulled up at, and she asked for her mail.
So that's where she gets her mail. The rail yards down there.
Yeah, like literally across the street from it.
Are you gonna show me where she stays down there?
I don't know where she stays at. She's just be rolling around. There's a spot where she be at, like, but literally on the corner. Like right. Second. At the speed, you know the speedway? I'm sorry,
Paseo?
No, you know where the speedway's at?
Okay.
And then the apartments behind it?
Okay.
And then one more street over, there's another set of apartments, and that's where she chilling out.
Okay. Alright, DeMarco, I'm gonna let you go because I'm a man of my word. You're a little guy. Don't act like I ever disrespected you.
Yes,
Because did I treat you disrespectfully at all?
No, sir.
After hours of relentless effort, a signal from Angelique's phone was detected, raising hopes that the search might soon be over.
Hey, police! Open the door! Watch this screen door's coming open, Sarge. Hey, police! Over to Sarge. Door. Hey, how you doing, sir? Come outside.
My dog's here.
Outside. Right, open your door. We got K9, AJ. What kind of dog is it? Alright, okay. You in here by yourself, bud?
Huh?
You can leave the dog inside. Are you in here by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, come on, step out for me. Just close the dog inside.
Leave the dog
inside.
Put the dog in? She may run away.
Alright. Just take her with you and go back that way. You here by yourself?
Yeah.
What's your name, bud? Okay, just keep your hand. Do me a favor, keep your hand in your pocket, okay?
It's her phone now. Holy. What's going on? Yeah.
We got long hallway. Long hallway, it opens up left and right. Is there something to leave the door open? There's something. Oh, there's a big battery right here. Yeah, and there's something behind. You can't say that. Slide over. Just move the battery. Once that's there, let's go to slow down. Yeah, I'm just trying to move the spot so we can see it.
Authorities immediately fanned out throughout the house, scouring every inch in the hope of finding Angelique and, especially, the 10-year-old boy around whom the entire chase revolved.
Okay, let's hold left, work right. Yep. You got it? Okay, hold what you have. Give me one. Can you take the bathroom? Yeah. Go ahead. You wanna take a couple steps back, Sarge? And hold this door to the left. Just close it. Yep. I'm with you. Okay. I'm with you. Okay, I got a big room back here. State police, let me see your hands. Anybody in here, make yourself known. State police, anybody in here, make yourself known. State police! Shift right. Good. Clear back here. You good under the bed? Yeah, good under the bed. Okay, moving to you. Okay, got a living room. Looks like a living room. Give me one.
I'm right here.
State police, let me see your hands. Anybody in here?
Hey, please!
You got a bathroom? Moving to you?
Move.
On you?
There.
You're clear?
There. Now move here. Yeah. Just go across. Move. Now you're good. Is it open? Yeah. Just open it. Good.
Small room?
Small room.
Cool.
Small room. We'll take this.
On you?
While one team searched each room in the house, the other team turned to the homeowner, who stood there in a state of bewilderment.
What the hell is going on?
What kind of? I'll explain it to you over here. Who? What's your name? Let's go stand over there behind this white. You know, I'm Noah. So, who lives here with you?
Just me.
Just you?
Yeah.
How long have you lived here? Stand right here.
About a year.
About a year?
Yeah, my landlord's, what's his name? I can't remember his name now.
Okay. All right, man. Yeah, we just got some information that there's somebody that might be here that we're looking for. So that's why. Is anybody else inside the house with you? All right.
Where you guys looking? Yeah. I just got home around 5.
You ever had any visitors or anything like that? Yeah, and you don't know your landlord's name?
Yes. Yeah. I have his number.
Do you know a lady named Angelica or Angelique?
That's my ex-girlfriend.
What's her last name? Her last name? Is it
She was in.
Angelique or?
Yeah, hey, let's walk back again. Alright, bro. So basically what's going on is we're investigating a kidnapping, alright? So we have reason to believe that there's a cell phone or something that's pinging in this area, and this address came up as one of the known associates for the person that's associated with the cell phone. So...
I know people lived here before me. It was like a lady and her son.
Okay. Oh, and they rented from that dude? Do you happen to have the number?
That's inside.
It's inside? Okay. What, do you know about how old the kid was and how old the lady was?
I know the kid was like mentally disabled or something, and then the mom died. I don't know what happened with the kid.
Oh, okay, so the mom doesn't even...
I don't
she's not alive
think
anymore?
she died yet.
After several days of canvassing, police receive a tip confirming Angelique's location. She is found with the child. Bodycam footage is blurred to protect the boy's identity. The child is immediately separated and taken to safety. Angelique reacts emotionally, saying,
To Angelique.
324 is going to be northwest.
Oh, my baby. Physically for spring break, she let me keep him.
Okay.
And then she said she'll never let me see him again if I give him
325, that
back.
is correct.
Do you understand your rights?
No.
Okay. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be provided for you at government expense. Okay? At any time, if you want to consult with an attorney during questioning, you may do so. At any time, if you want to stop answering questions, you may do so as well. Okay? Everything I've just told you makes sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. In your own words, what's an attorney?
I was a lawyer.
Like at least like giving us like a heads up, like hey, like I have my son, I want to go through this about
I
this
didn't
the
know
legal
what to
way.
do. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
I was scared too. At the same time, I didn't know how to go about it.
Okay.
I apologize.
Yeah, absolutely. Is this who you've been staying with? Is this who you've been staying with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not him, but I just put it safe today. I just went to shower.
Okay.
We're about 2 minutes off.
Where you guys been staying at?
All over.
Like,
well,
with family,
hotels, with family, yeah.
friends, which family?
Actually, I just,
Okay.
I lived in rooms, and then, just go times, but I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. All right. That's fine. We don't have to talk about that if you want. But like, there's like how that agent was explaining. You know, like
You said not to talk about it.
no. The agent right here. I think she was explaining to your son. I don't know if you heard or not.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
if he's alleging abuse and stuff
Yeah.
like that, that's
That's
something
why I
that
didn't take him back.
that's something that we'll look into, right?
Okay, thank
But is
you.
that something that you ever reported?
so that they don't know where I'm at. So I was scared.
Okay.
I was really scared.
Which shelter was this?
The one in the downtown.
The shelter by downtown.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that like closer to like this side of I-25 or like
On this side, on the one way.
Okay. Alright. So with everything that went on, like obviously we're gonna have to like.
Okay. Alright. Do you have an ID or anything like that?
I don't have an ID. I gotta get one though.
Okay.
But I have a driver's license on file. So
Okay. Alright. So right now we're just gonna go ahead and place you into handcuffs just off of detainment for now, okay?
Here you go.
Thank you.
Can you give this one to my son? It's
Yeah.
his phone.
That's his phone?
That's his
Okay.
phone.
How are you
I bought
doing?
it for him.
How you doing there, Angelique? Doing
I'm
okay?
sad. I want my baby.
You okay? We'll get all that
Yeah.
stuff figured out. Is it double?
Yeah. Okay. I got it.
I just wanted to be okay with
It's
my
okay.
son.
The quest was fraught with dead ends and near misses of finding the answer. And when Angelique finally spoke about what had happened, the officers seized the opportunity. They didn't want her to hesitate for a single second.
Hey, so Angelique, I heard from your mom that I guess had been treating her bad too, or treating your son bad.
Yes.
Is that why this whole thing kind of happened
Yes, because he said, Mommy, I don't want to go back.
to you? Is she your sister?
She's my ex-mom's ex-boyfriend's sister.
Ex-boyfriend.
And
Okay,
she
so
took him for 5 years in no contact, and there was no reason for her to take him back then.
gotcha.
So when she had a baby, she gave him back to me. And she gave him, and that's what she went to.
So let me ask you this: Why didn't you just bring your son over to us, or set the record straight? Why everything that led up to it?
Because when she first took him, he was chasing me for no reason, and with the cherries off and stuff like that. So whenever they take him the first time.
So, what school did you enroll in?
Is he your relative?
He's just an old man that helps us when I get shower here.
Hey, quick question. Were you guys staying at this one or the back
The
one back
front
there?
one.
The front one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have anything on you on your person that he needs to know about?
I'm all in a boxers and I'm not naked, but you know.
You got anything that's going to poke, stick,
No,
stick, or stab?
no.
Okay,
Absolutely not.
you're good, brother.
Thank you. Should go to the office?
Yeah, take her to the office and then we'll talk to her there.
Inside the interrogation room, Angelique was facing increasingly difficult questions, and clearly these were not things she wanted to face.
Okay. According to the paperwork that I read,
Yeah.
you were supposed to do some stipulations, drug testing classes, correct? The courts just don't take your child away from you. There was something you did wrong.
Oh, I didn't get a guardian and meet them. I guess
No, it's not because you didn't get a lawyer. It's the fact you didn't show up for some hearings, and you didn't do what the courts asked you to do. Is that correct?
There was one that I didn't get a hair follicle test.
Okay,
Yeah.
the drug test.
Yes, I guess that's what
So,
it was.
so you're culpable in this too, right?
Yes.
So he stayed with her for 5 years. She was a good guardian
She's
for him,
well,
right?
according to.
And then maybe she thought you got cleaned up, and then you started seeing the child. Right?
No, she had her child. And
Oh, okay. So she was overwhelmed.
Yeah. You know, and he wants to.
So when he said she hits me, you immediately called CYFD or called police to report it.
I should have called and reported.
Why didn't you?
Because I wanted to talk to a lawyer first.
Because the lawyer would have done what? Protected your child?
I thought so.
No. You needed, if that was true, which it isn't true, and I think you know that it's not true. Do you really think that he's beating your child? Honestly, let's be honest here.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And why do you think that?
Because he don't lie.
Okay. Do you hang out with people with drug problems?
Today? No. But
No, that's not what I said. You're putting words in there. Today? No, I said, do you hang out with people with drug problems?
yes, I
Do you take your child around with people that have drug problems?
I don't want to talk to him.
You don't want to talk anymore?
No, because I don't want it to affect me or anything.
Okay.
Angelique Sanchez ultimately entered a formal admission in court in an uncontested form to legal filings of creating unsafe conditions for a child and serious confrontation with an officer against an officer. She was sentenced to 1 year in prison, followed by 5 years of probation upon release. By the time Angelique is located and separated from her son, the damage is already done. This true crime shows how quickly parents realize that crossing legal boundaries in the name of control can leave scars long after the child is found safe. Subscribe to Liu Crew for continued true crime reporting based on real cases. See you on the Liu channel tomorrow.